Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel, We're the Movie Couple. I'm Wendy.
I'm Dustin.
And this is our new weekly series. We're calling it Retro Trailer Reaction and Review. It's a very long title. It's
a work in progress.
Sure. It's like a playoff of the Throwback Thursday. I don't know if that's even still a thing, if people still use that hashtag.
Retro Thursday, Throwback Thursday.
We thought why not, and we thought that we would want to start, because we're both big Disney fans, we would want to go back to the beginning and react to one of the first Disney princesses in film, and that would be Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. This movie came out in 1937. So that means it's actually difficult to find a trailer for a movie that came out back then, because they don't have, obviously, trailers typical to what we always see today. So we have two trailers in this video, so make sure you stay tuned for both. The first one, it's I think a 50th anniversary.
Yeah, it's like probably the one that we saw when we were kids.
And then the first one is kind of like a TV announcement that Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is coming to theater, so it's more of a commercial as opposed to information.
Like a news report.
Yeah, as opposed to exactly.
But which is probably the way they did trailers back in the 1930s, because they wouldn't have this, there's not very many people that could actually have access to seeing a trailer.
Right.
Kind of a thing. You'd have to
read in newspapers. Not everybody had a TV, I'm sure. So.
They more had radios.
Oh yeah. You can't really just.
And because TV wasn't. Oh, when was TV actually a big
Pop
thing?
quiz. If you know, comment below. So we're going to start with the one that's like the 50th year anniversary. And then we'll go from there.
Here we go. Time to get some nostalgia going.
Yeah, really. The Diamond Mines.
Coming this summer to theaters everywhere.
Hey, look!
I guess
the motion picture event of the year.
What is it? Why, it's a girl.
The 50th anniversary of Walt Disney.
He had to think about that for a little bit.
Snow White and the
It's a
Seven
girl.
Dwarfs. Come celebrate with the fairest of
Her
them
and
all.
her animals.
The merriest of them all. And the scariest of them all.
Yeah, Snow White was pretty scary.
The anniversary of Snow White.
Oh, but
Doc, bashful, happy, grumpy, dopey, and
Sneezy.
sneezy.
Oh, yeah.
We got a neighbor.
Whether it's your first time or your 50th,
I remember
now
her.
is the
Yeah,
time
that's
to
right.
experience the magic
And the prince.
of the most beloved animated motion picture of all time.
A true story.
of course, it's how long has it been since we've seen Snow White?
A long time, really. We know the story, but...
Walt Disney's classic, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Wow.
Opening
50th?
July 17th in 42 countries
And see,
worldwide.
this is
they re-released it in theaters again.
50 years later. I wonder if it came out on July 17th
So
of 1937. And they were kind of like, probably around that same time.
Yeah, it must have. Wow, that's really interesting to see a trailer for a movie that came out in the 30s, 50 years later to what the trailer's then, and they have that announcer voice, Mr. Movie Phone.
They do back
This
in
summer.
theaters this summer. It's the movie event of the year.
Yeah, it's very cute to see the footage of Snow White and put in the trailer form, and it gave away, I don't want to say it gave away nothing, because we all know at this point what the story of Snow White is.
If you don't know what happens to the witch at the end, then, I guess if you're a kid too, you wouldn't really know. It's less
scary for kids, I would say, that trailer.
Yes.
It wasn't really scary, because they focused a lot more on the dwarfs and the animals and Snow White, They actually focused a lot more on the dwarfs than Snow White.
Yeah, you're right. They really do. Because I guess that's more of the kid-friendly stuff that they kind of want to push. And also, if your kids fall in love with Snow White and they have to buy each one of the dwarves stuffed toys and Snow White.
The merchandising started back then.
Disney merchandise.
You can buy the set, you can buy them individually, Snow White not included. But I feel like that trailer was a little bit more like the Seven Dwarfs and Snow White.
Sure. Right after when it came out in the theaters, you can buy it. This would be the first time on VHS.
7 different covers. Collect them all.
But that's 50 years later. I think this is what they would have seen, though, this next trailer that we're going to watch.
Yeah.
If you were actually back in the 1937.
This is only like a minute and 35, and this is what we could find like on any sort of a, not a trailer, but any sort of like early documentation that Snow White is coming to theaters.
Yeah.
Televised and whatnot. So let's go ahead and give it a watch. The show thrilled your lifetime. Nothing ever like it. You gotta do it in their voices. In multi-plane Technicolor.
The picture that every newspaper
Oh my God.
is raving about.
There, see?
Hear what the usually hard-boiled review of Time magazine says.
I
Snow
can't
White
do that.
is as exciting as a western.
Snow White.
As funny as a haywire comedy. It combines
funny
the
as a
classic
haywire
idiom of
comedy.
folklore drama with rollicking comics
But it's
and
more like
humor.
a newsflash
It is an authentic
kind of a
masterpiece.
thing.
More
Which
than
is-
250,000
Oh, they show
paintings
the
like these
art, the
were
cells.
created by Walt Disney and his staff of artists to make the most daring adventure in the history of motion picture. With new and amazing
Look at
characters.
that.
Snow
Look at that
White,
art. Collectibles.
warm, human, the lovable Seven Dwarfs. But let
The
Walt
lovable
Disney tell you
Seven
about them
Dwarfs.
himself.
Dwarfs' names fit their
my God,
personalities.
Oh my
Young
gosh.
he
Toughest looking
was.
individual is
He,
Doc.
on his suit,
Self-appointed leader of
he
the
looks.
group.
He
This little
looks a
fellow,
little bit like a used
Bash.
car salesman.
He's secretly in love with Snow White.
But
This funny face is Sneezy. He has hay fever.
Oh.
No droopy eyes is called Sleepy. And Happy here with a
and he
beaming
has
smile.
hay fever.
Wait.
And old Sourpuss here is Grumpy, the woman hater. And last but not least is Dopey. He's nice, but sort of silly.
I have not gotten over the woman hater part yet. What?
Oh my God! It's okay because it was back in the 1930s.
Whoa. I
Oh my
was not
gosh!
expecting that at all.
Things that have not dated well,
This hair is Grumpy. He's a woman hater. Whoa.
and he has hay fever. Oh
think he
my
does.
gosh!
Technically, Sneezy does have hay fever.
Oh my God!
Wow.
I did not expect
Like-
that.
And again, though,
That's what a
50
trailer was.
But again, 50 years apart, they still focused on the dwarves
Yeah,
more
true.
so than the princess.
No, that's very, very true.
But every girl wants to like not every girl, but people like to look at the princess and be like, oh, I want to dress up like her. Or, like, I
It's
want to be a princess.
her
or whatever.
story, but here
Supplemented
is,
by the sidekicks.
yeah,
Which,
very
I mean,
true.
I would
and
say-
it's very easy for sidekicks to kind of take main stage.
Yeah.
I have to admit that was an experience. So I'm actually excited to find some more old ones too.
Yeah, me too. If you guys have any suggestions on retro
Oh, yeah.
trailers, go ahead and drop those suggestions in the comment section below. We hope you enjoyed this video. There will be more to come on Thursdays. Retro trailer reviews. There, I shortened the title. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos coming from us. And we'll see you next time. Bye! Woman hater.
He's the woman hater, huh?